Chat. What's good? How are we doing? Welcome back to another stream, chat. Day number 177. Day number 177. Today, chat, we are doing a quicker stream. I have a throbbing headache, bro. I don't know what's going on. With that. But, chat, I honestly wanted to react to Eric's new YouTube video that he just posted not too long ago, chat. He snuck into the White House, I guess. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Let's see what that's about.
Travel really looks like.
Welcome to the White House, the most secure building in the world, and I have to sneak inside.
Does he actually sneak in though?
Now you're probably wondering why I'm dressed like this. I am trying to deliver this bad boy to the Oval Office. Doing this because every 1 million subscribers I go up on this channel, I have to do whatever the top comment says, which is this. Thanks, guys. So I spent the past year looking for a way in until I found an inside man who somehow got my name added to the staff visitors list. I'm gonna try to just walk in. There's so much security. All right, let's see if we can get in here. How's it going? I got a delivery.
Wait, chat, so what does he mean by an inside man? Chat?
It said I'm on the list. Here you go. Last 4 is up. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Now I should just have to get the visitor's pass.
Hey, how's it going? Here you go. Thank you.
Through. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How's it going? That's right.
Wait, is that the third security checkpoint?
Are you a pizza delivery guy?
I am.
Okay, because you look oddly familiar and I just can't. I'm having a weird trip right now. Can't connect the dots.
You look freaking awesome, by the way.
Wait, Chad, do we
Oh
think he
my
knew?
gosh. Oh my gosh. It was that easy?
Somehow, I had finally made it into the most secure place on Earth.
Oh my gosh. We are inside the White House complex.
But I wasn't stopping there. This pizza still had to make it into the Oval Office.
All right, I don't know where we are right now. I don't know if I should go down that hallway. I just need to find the Oval Office somewhere. Oh my gosh. This place
how does security just let him walk in? How does security actually just let him walk in, chat?
Everyone is looking at me. I need to lay low. All right, there's a bathroom right here.
They gotta know, right? Like, I feel like he sticks out like a sore thumb. Wait, but chat, he went into the bathroom, bro, with the pizza.
Is to sneak away and get to the Oval Office.
That's nasty. Who's out fishing for, bro? You're sus.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Are you filming?
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't film in the
Chat,
White
why is
House.
this so
You can
cinematic?
film in the White House. You just can't film in the women's restroom.
What? Chat.
You got ID?
For sure.
No way, bro.
Freeze!
There's no way. This is fake, bro.
Oh, no.
This is not the actual White House.
I knew this was a bad idea.
So over for me.
We've got a breach. What do we have on this guy? YouTuber, 6'3". Used to wet the bed until he was 13.
He ugly too.
How do they know that? You smell pizza?
Where's the Oval Office? Please don't blow up the Earth. Please.
I knew they were real.
I'll do anything you want.
Okay. GTA 6. I want a cut. That game's never coming out.
Hey, someone up there.
Okay, fellas. Who do we have winning the Super Bowl next year?
Oh my.
Chat, what is going
I don't
on,
know.
bro? Hold on.
The Cleveland Browns?
What?
All right, let's start a war.
What's the Oval Office? It's right there.
Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Who is this talking?
All right, let's start a war.
What's the Oval Office? It's right there.
We're here. I knew aliens were real.
Right. I have made it into the...
Hands up! Don't move! Drop the camera.
Cover me. I'm checking the bag.
He's cooked. What's in the bag, chat?
What do we got here?
It's just pizza.
Was this a promo video for his Pizza Bites, chat? No way, bro.
This isn't just pizza. It's magic. It's the single greatest thing I have ever tasted.
It is. It's pretty good, right?
Guys, you gotta try this.
Wait, chat, so did he actually sneak into the White House or
So
no?
am I free to go, or?
That's delicious. I'm bricked up.
All right, we're out of here. Guys, this is kind of my way of letting you guys know that I have been working on sneaking into the White House for the past year. I tried booking tours, getting an actual job at the White House. Nothing worked until I found an inside man who got me through this first layer of security. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
So all of this is real footage of me sneaking around the White House complex. I made it as far as the Eisenhower building bathroom.
Okay, I need to find the Oval Office.
Where finally I was stopped and escorted off property. I'm a big pizza fan. I failed. Or at least Eric failed, but luckily I'm no longer Eric. I didn't want all this footage to go to waste, so I decided to make this little movie to show you guys one more thing that I've been hiding. Come with me. Come on this way. All right, I would like to formally introduce you guys to Against the Grain. If you guys know me, you know that I love pizza. And after years of waiting, I am finally launching real delicious pizza delivered to you guys in just 15 minutes. Our first product, Against the Grain Pizza Poppers, are available now in 3 flavors. They're like the Totino's pizza rolls we all grew up on, but you don't have to feel bad about eating them, and they actually taste good. The proof? Totino's is made with 40 chemical ingredients and what they call imitation cheese.
Not a bad video. Not a bad video. Not a bad video, chat.
What is that, Totino's? My pizza, Against the Grain, is made with real, delicious mozzarella with half the ingredients. We're making our pizza in an actual bakery with love. Here's a video.
If you're only brushing to keep your teeth looking clean, you're missing the biggest reason to brush. That troublesome bacteria is sneaky and can be hard to see.
I haven't seen
When
this
used as
one yet,
directed,
chat.
Colgate Total can help prevent oral health problems like gingivitis and cavities before they start. So prevent the problem before it starts.
A couple of weeks ago, you might have seen when popular Twitch streamer Jason the Ween had his car stolen using this weird-looking device during an actual live stream.
The car got stolen. I'm not even trolling, bro.
Now, a lot of people accused him of faking it for views.
And the gates are open? It's almost as if this was an inside job. A lot of people are saying it's fake.
This is real, bro. The keys are right here.
But after doing research into what device the thieves were using, I was intrigued. So I decided to track down the criminals myself himself using footage from his neighbor's camera, which captured the license plate of the getaway car, which gave me an address that had the same exact getaway car parked out front. And then after matching the identical backpack and shoes from the security footage, I was able to identify the thief. And that identity confirmed for sure Jason had no idea about any of this, and his reaction was 100% real.
Wait, so that was
because
him
the
that
thief
stole the car,
was
chat?
none other than me.
Yup.
And by the way, he still has no idea it was me.
It was.
Well, I suppose now he does.
How did he get away with that, though?
Hi, Jason! And this means his
How did
car
he
was
not
just
know?
one of 500,000 cars that are stolen every year using the same method you might have seen in clips like this and this, where thieves are coming up to doors with these weird things.
Oh my God, he has that device.
So we reverse engineered the ultimate car theft device using just a couple $100s worth of parts slapped into a 20-year-old baby monitor. And along the way, we discovered a super simple trick that costs literally a penny that will not only protect you from our ultimate car theft device, but from every single one of these as well. Oh, and Jason, if you're watching this video right now, in a bit of a bad news first approach, after we pretend stole your car and left it parked on the street, these guys came by and for real stole your car.
Actually stole it.
We got fully space for all of us.
Which took us down a deep rabbit hole of why a car is stolen every 48 seconds in America, who's behind this, and what they do with all these stolen cars. But more on that later. Now, my descent into a fleeting life of crime started when I first noticed this video online, which I originally thought was fake. But after a very brief amount of research, I realized it was in fact very real and nowhere near an isolated incident, because across the world, this technique is used to steal a car once every single minute. Now granted, some of those thefts are smoother than others, but this technique is so effective that even if you smash through one gate, then hit a tree, then hit another tree, smash through another gate,
how does it pick up the key?
You'll still be able to make a clean getaway. So we analyzed every single video we could find online to see if we could pick up some clues. And what we learned is it always involves two people, where one stays by the car and the other comes up to the front of the house with some kind of electronic device. But what made it so effective is it took an average of only 30 seconds to steal the car without a single car alarm ever being triggered. And this was a far cry from what a lot of people envision when it comes to stealing a car. Because in Hollywood, all you gotta do is use a thin piece of metal with a hook at the end called a Slim Jim.
Always wanted to do this.
Which you slide in here, then hook this part of the lock and push down, which rocks this teeter-totter thing, which pushes up on this rod to unlock the door. And once you're inside, you simply reach underneath, rip out a bunch of wires, and if you connect the right ones, congratulations, you have successfully hotwired a car. I'm so hardcore. But unfortunately for car thieves, in the 90s, automakers added metal shielding above the latch mechanisms to block the Slim Jim attacks, and then when simple ignition wires were replaced with a sophisticated ECU computer to control the engine,
so they
hotwiring
stopped that
became
smarter
obsolete.
cars,
But
newer
car thieves
cars.
weren't about to take an early retirement, so a few years later, if you just got yourself some locksmith tools off Amazon for $21, you could bypass the door lock security measures entirely by inflating a little airbag, giving you just enough room to slide in what is effectively a beefed up coat hanger to simply manually pop the lock from inside.
No way that still works, though.
Like 20 seconds. Then once you're inside, in the case of Kias made between 2011 and 2022, you just remove 3 screws, pop off the steering column cover, snap off the ignition cylinder, then slide the reverse end of your charging cable right onto that little metal hub. It's a simple turn. You start the car. That's wild. And I should point out, the bad guys already know all this. So the main purpose of this video is to educate the good guys, AKA you. Because security through obscurity is one of the weakest forms there is. So if you own a Kia made between 2011 and 2022, just make sure you have the latest free software update from the dealer, because that will stop the car from starting unless the doors were recently unlocked by the key fob. As you'd expect, there's sort of a constant arms race between car thieves and car makers. So for modern cars, after it's locked with the key fob, if you manually unlock or open the door from the inside, the alarm will go off and immobilize the car car even if you did manage to make it in. And the other engine starting hacks no longer work either, which meant I need to rely on more modern techniques.
Chad, did y'all know that?
AKA, I need to get my hands on one of those looping electronic devices. But since that's not exactly something you could just go pick up at your local Best Buy, I would need to venture into some pretty sketchy corners of the dark web. And out of everyone here at Crunch Labs, there's exactly only one person with extensive experience crawling around the internet's seedy digital underbelly.
What do all of these things have in common? They prevent the problem before they start. In the lab, the glasses, the coat, the gloves, they all prevent injury. And when used as directed, Colgate Total helps prevent oral health problems like gingivitis and cavities before they start.
Hey Mark, can I help you with something?
Ian, what even is the dark web?
An encrypted version of the internet that you access through a special browser called Tor.
And like, you have Tor? And Ian did not disappoint, because 12 minutes later, we found a website ran by a dude named Dimitri who claimed for the low price of $12,000 worth of Bitcoin, we could have our very own car-stealing device, which was apparently called a relay attack. But this raised a lot of thorny legal questions, which was a problem for Crunch Labs lawyer Bill. Find a device that could mimic anybody's key for any car. Is that legal?
Can you tell me a little bit more about this device?
Not really.
You can't use it to steal a car, but technically you can own it.
That would be legal.
Why do you even?
Thanks, Bill. And with that great news in hand, I immediately connected with Dimitri on Telegram, and the following conversation actually occurred. Hello.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Have to go over a few things.
How did he get in
And the
contact?
following conversation actually occurred. Hello.
Yes. Have to go over a few things. Okay.
Okay.
How old were you when you were first born?
Wait, what?
Why
does he need to know?
I don't understand what you're.
Why does he need to know that?
Okay. Don't worry. How many years in your 30s?
Are you trying to figure out my age?
30?
No. Answer the question. How many years have you been involved with the United States government?
I don't work for the government.
He thinks he's the feds,
What is your
bro.
security research company name?
He thinks he's the feds, Chad.
Who your commanding officer going to say when this is a scam?
I don't have one. I'm just a dude. I'm trying to buy this
Just
thing
a
from you.
dude, he says.
Да, смешно. Just a dude, huh? Final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Yo, Chad.
I assumed that meant he thought I was the feds and we were back to
Definitely thought he
square
was the
one.
feds.
But then a few days later, I got this message from him with just a crypto wallet and the address I wanted it
Damn,
shipped
so
to.
wait, he
So
still sent it, chat?
obviously, I immediately owed him $12,000 in crypto, and just this morning, this arrived.
It came in.
Well, at first I was excited to assume the mantle of Dark Web MKBHD, beautiful camo bag. I then remembered, should probably be careful with this. I had no idea what was actually in this thing, and it could be much worse than a glitter bomb. This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Dang. Where did he get this from, Chad? Okay. Black market? Where'd he get this from?
At least something works. But instead of glitter and fart spray, I was greeted with all the promised equipment and even bullet-pointed instructions. It's an interesting choice. So Ian and I gave it a chance to unlock a car door with a pair of keys that was just barely out of range. All right, so this is connecting that key fob to this car. And yes, at first, it gave us a bit of a scare. Bro.
Try changing your channel.
We saw that with a little finagling, it could open.
It's not working.
Appear to be a huge waste of
chat.
12 grand. Did you keep the receipt?
12 grand is crazy.
Wait, until it wasn't.
All right.
But now
Wait,
we
it
also
worked.
have to turn the car on.
It actually worked? No way it starts.
This
There's
is
no
taking
way it
way
starts.
longer than the news clips.
Just keep trying.
Oh.
Dimitri,
You got it to turn on.
We would be the worst
You got it
criminals
to
ever.
turn
There'd be
on.
like 13 police cars by now. It had taken us 7 minutes to start the car when the key was only a few feet away, whereas real thieves can pick a random suburban home and start the car in as little as 15 seconds. So we decided to run a field test and see if we could use it to steal an actual bona fide suburban car. Ready? And of
There's no
course,
way
we
this
didn't
works.
expect to pull this
far.
off within 15
Too
seconds, but we figured if we were able to start
far.
the car
I can see the keys.
without anyone calling the cops on us.
There's a neighbor. There's a neighbor. Just be cool.
Sus cam.
How's it
Oh,
going?
she looked back, chat.
Have a good one.
Then we chalk it up
at him.
as a win. But the crucial factor was at the very least, we'd have to unlock the car.
Why isn't it working?
And at this point, I was pretty sure Dimitri had scammed us. But to understand why I was pretty sure Dimitri had scammed us, you first need to understand how a car key fob works to wirelessly and passively unlock and start a car.
How?
Because a parked car
work?
is constantly whispering out 4 times a second, "Is my key there? Is my key there?" And when the key gets close enough to hear that specific whisper, it yells back, "It's me, I'm here." And if it yells the correct secret password, the car will open up and turn on. And it might seem weird that the car whispers why the key yells, but a yelling key is exactly what you want. So if you're far away, you can still deactivate the alarm or lock the doors. And a whispering car is perfect because you'd only want your car to passively unlock and turn on if the key was super close. So the way the old Russian jumpstart works is it's basically a microphone that listens for that quiet car whisper and then uses a bunch of complicated and expensive parts to transmit that whisper through the air to the other device, which is essentially a speaker with an antenna that uses even more complicated parts to receive and then crank up the volume of that whisper and then blast it into the house. And so when the key fob inside the house hears that familiar car whisper, it's tricked into yelling the secret password to open and start the car even though the car is really far away. And given all that, I was pretty sure at this point either the microphone or the speaker part of the moments before we were ready to give up. We got it. Our fortunes.
Oh, it worked.
Thanks, Bill.
It worked.
What do all of these?
Bro, not this ad again.
They prevent the problem.
What's the comment saying?
In the lab,
What's the
the
comment
glasses,
saying,
the
chat?
coat, the gloves, they all prevent injury.
Mark
And when used as
Robin
directed,
committing
Colgate Total helps prevent
GTA
oral health
before
problems like
GTA
gingivitis and
that's
cavities
crazy.
before they start.
Hey, Bill. You know how you said it's not illegal to own it, you just can't use it?
Exactly.
What if you're just testing it?
Testing it to steal a car?
6 Spotify playlists here, Bill, by the way. I wouldn't have pegged you as a Swiftie.
Oh my god.
Dang, Chad, they stole his car. They stole his car.
Get ice cream?
Yeah.
Bill, you want anything?
Yeah, what do you want, Bill? This one's on us.
Dang, they really got ice cream in his car.
This tastes way better in someone else's car.
They really got ice cream in his car.
Thanks, Bill. By the way, your car's in a red zone. Should probably move it. And while we technically were successful, it seemed pretty hit or miss and took about 10 times longer than everything we were seeing in the news clips. So like any good engineer would, we decided to make it way better, starting with the CT scan to see if we could determine what was inside without needing to open it. Just in case there was a tamper protection mechanism that would fry the motherboard if we took a peek. And through the scan, we were able to identify every component except for this one. And when we questioned Dimitri about it, he started to get really weird and threatened that if we tampered with the device in any way, it would self-destruct. And since I've always had a personal life rule, to avoid working with unknown Russian-made explosives, I disposed of the package. But not all was lost, because thanks to that CT scan, we were able to reverse engineer a blueprint to all the critical components Dimitri used in the old Moscow Motor Act, and we quickly realized we were grossly overcharged, because all those expensive, complicated parts in both the microphone and the speaker could be replaced with a few key components from a circa 2004 video baby monitor. Because the same camera that watches your baby sleep feeds into a transmitter board that's attached to an antenna that wirelessly transmits the video signal through the air to an antenna on the monitor, which catches those signals and processes them on a receiver board, which ports the video onto the small screen. So if we simply open both those components up and then snip them here and here, we can replace all the expensive transmitter and receiver hardware in the complicated microphone and speaker, which in hindsight would not only have saved us $11,624 and kept me off another FBI watch list, but we'd be left with a much simpler device that actually worked way better.
How did he even get that, chat? Oh, that was so much quicker.
With the entire process,
that was so much
initial
quicker.
approach to starting the car, taking about 10 seconds.
10 seconds? That's not bad, bro. That's actually good. That's actually good.
Yeah, we got it. Way too easy, Bill. Way too easy.
Yo, they're getting food in his car. They done brought the car back and ding dong ditched him. That's crazy. chat.
But we didn't want to stop at just figuring out how a car truly had to find a car that nobody would mind getting stolen. And of all the places, the perfect
Dang, so
car
that's why
appeared
he
to
stole
me on a
Jason's
Twitch
car.
stream.
This one's for
That's when he
y'all.
stole Jason's car.
Look at this bad boy right here. Next week, we are giving away a free, yes, free one. Yeah, this is the show car, brand new one.
Despite his best efforts to sell everyone on this car,
Bad boy. W's, bro. Bro, who wait for?
well,
Dang,
so where
okay,
he
so he's
would I
gonna be giving away a Honda.
streamer device, and a couple days later got ready to win this car. But as we approached the Faze house, the reality started to set in. This would be the first time I'd be stealing a car that didn't belong to someone on my payroll. This was for real.
So, am I hopping on VR chat?
Jason was going to be streaming himself playing a VR game while his car sat untouched in the driveway. So who would finish first? Jason said on.
Yo, chat. He made it too easy. Where did he put the key?
Don't forget to turn your thing on.
Where did he put the key?
No, how are you gonna press the buttons? Are you slow? Somebody
It's too late. They're gone. Just like that, they're gone.
Bro. Just, he's stunned.
Bro. Bro.
Yes.
Yo, they stole y'all's car, bro.
Yeah, he said they stole y'all's car, chat. Stole y'all's car, chat.
One thing fun out of being a pretend car thief. But first I had to get Jason's car actually stolen. Because it was time for phase 2 of our operation, which was to rig the car with 12 independent GPS location trackers hidden in a bunch of different car parts to reveal what these thieves are actually doing with these cars after stealing them. Which meant it's time to get this car stolen. Again. And since
if you're only brushing to keep your teeth looking clean, you're missing the biggest reason to brush. That troublesome bacteria is sneaky and can be hard to see. When used as directed, Colgate Total can help prevent oral health problems like gingivitis and cavities before they start. So prevent the problem before it starts.
That's actually crazy.
And we didn't have to wait long. Because at exactly 2:15 a.m., this happened.
Dang it, it's actually.
And despite pulling the extremely impressive move of shutting the car door with another car, let's see that again. These were not seasoned pros. Because if you listen to the giggling, you'll realize what we soon realized, that this car had been stolen by some kids fresh out of high school.
That's a
and as we
teenager.
come to find out, teenagers are responsible for 75% of all stolen cars. We're doing it to either joyride and post on social media, which seemed to be the choice of our teenage car thief, or to go on a temporary crime spree, like breaking into cars because of someone reports their license plate, tracks back to a stolen car and not to them. And then organized crime is responsible for the remaining 25% of car thefts, where they'll either quickly get it out of the country, like on a shipping container to Asia, or over the border into Mexico, or they'll take it to a chop shop, hiding in plain sight because it doubles as a legitimate auto body shop, where it will be stripped for parts in as little as an hour after being stolen. But again, our car had not been stolen by a pro.
Look at this, it got fully space for all of us. You want me to pick you up, Marcelo?
Ours had been stolen by a teenager who wanted to flex.
Bro, we're gonna be chilling in the whip. That's on God, we're not getting calm. Marcelo, where you at?
But unfortunately for him,
Marcelo! You trying to get picked up or not?
He couldn't find anyone who cared.
Marcelo was not having it, bro.
Let's crack at getting his white whale Marcelo
Let me just pick you up fast.
to chill.
Please, do it for the gang. My mom's awake. As soon as I leave, she's gonna be calling my phone. I'm never gonna talk to you again. I'm outside by myself right now. You're telling me about your mom. Sneak out.
The problem was Marcelo didn't realize the thief knew what he was doing.
They don't got no cameras, fool. It don't have no cameras. Why you being weird? I know what I'm doing.
Yo, he literally just looked into the camera trap.
So our thief decided to cut his losses and head home, taking one last selfie while nearly pancaking a passing cat before parking the car at home. Upon which he seemed to finally notice there were indeed multiple cameras in the car. And knowing what he's doing, despite us having 4 hours of HD footage of his face. Again, not a pro. Especially considering that, in addition to the cameras, we'd filled the car with 12 GPS trackers which recorded his movements for the next 5 days across the city until it suddenly stopped at this location, which turns out was a storage lot for impounded cars the city uses. Which is absolutely poetic.
Try to flip it.
Out of the 37 broken laws he got away with, the one that took him down was a simple parking violation from a Los Angeles meter maid. So with that, it was time to return to the scene of the crime and come clean to Jason that while I had no way of getting his original car back, I had a much better option I knew his chat would greatly appreciate. Time to give Jason the good news. His housemates told us he was in the shower since I have no desire to subject anyone to whatever this is. Your car, the cars, just never leave your keys right by the front door.
Don't leave your keys by the door, chat.
Safe, you need some earplug. Works. Can't hear the signals. Want the outside metal chain. If you wrap it, it's the grid for totals. As for Jason. So, remember when your car got stolen that one time? We're like this.
Oh my god.
And he loved the good news, but it wasn't all good news.
Do I get to keep the car?
It was
Wait, what car was it? Oh, he didn't tell him yet.
The good news is,
tell him yet.
I have another car for you. It's
What
a
type of car is it?
2026 Rivian, brand new. And that's the one you can give away.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a fire replacement. That's a fire replacement. That's not bad,
Thank you for being
chat.
a good sport. I apologize for making you feel so bad for so long.
Don't worry about A. This makes up for all of it.
Just, you know, don't leave your keys by the front door.
Noted.
Yeah, why would you leave your keys
What
by the
do all
front
of
door,
these
G?
things have in
Just
common?
don't leave your
They
keys
prevent
by the front
problem
door.
before they start. In the lab, the glasses, the coat, the...
Alright, chat. W stream. Quick stream today. Some reacts. Tomorrow we will be playing some Fortnite. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, chat. Appreciate you all for tuning into the stream. Day number 170. What is it? 5? Day number 175, chat. Signing off. Appreciate you all. Until tomorrow, chat. Peace out.